Shake Table Up by Gracie-Ron.
We are sketching out the model for our tower. We finished the first floor and we started on the second floor. The paper was put on so the sandbags could be put on the tower. Gracie adding extra tape to the crossbars so we can be sure they will hold the sandbags. We added extra tape to the crossbars so we could be sure that they would hold the tape. The string was added to secure the sandbags for testing. Our building has a foundation of 21 centimeters on each side. The length of the first story is 21 centimeters. Length of the first story foundation is 24 centimeters. Length of the second story is 19.5 centimeters. And second story foundation is 11 centimeters on each side. Our tower was very sturdy when we tested it, and it could hold 4 sandbags total. At first, the straws bended a bit, so we simply added more tape, and that fixed our problem completely. We made sure that we had cross braces on every single side, and we also added a lot of extra tape to make sure all of our straws were completely secure and sturdy. Our strongest parts are probably the foundation on the first story. It is so strong because along with the normal cross braces, we also added 2 more straws to help support the sandbags. Our weakest part is the straws in the corner of the first story. They are so weak because they have the least support because they are so large, and since it is only a single straw to hold up the 2 sandbags. We did not really need the string for support, but we did use it for security. We tied it around the first and second stories to make sure that the sandbags didn't fall off. We used a lot of tape. We wanted to make sure that all of the straws would be completely secure in their places, so we ended up just putting more and more tape on continuously. If we had 5 extra straws, we would add them to the cross braces on the second story because they didn't have nearly enough strength. This is the sensor reading. The green is the P waves, which are push-pull waves. The orange is S waves, which are side to side. And the blue are the bouncy waves, which is the Z axis. How many sandbags did your building support?
Our building supported 5 sandbags, 2 on the top and 3 on the bottom.
Where did your building fail?
Our building failed on the top floor since the sandbags were too heavy for the paper and the straws.
If you were going to build it over, what would you change?
I would change the size of it, seeing how our tower is really big and the better towers were smaller.
What did you learn about building strong earthquake-proof buildings?
I learned that you need to use cross braces for extra support.
What did you like about the building project?
I liked how we got to build an actual tower just out of straws, tape, string, and paper.
And we're live. How many sandbags did your building support?
My building supported 5 sandbags.
Where did your building fall?
It fell at the very bottom story while we were doing the 6th sandbag because it didn't have enough support on the bottom to hold it up.
If you were going to build it over, what would you change?
I would add more support on the bottom story. Maybe put double straws on the cross bracings to help it hold up better.
Okay. What did you learn about building strong earthquake-proof buildings?
I learned that they have to be very stable if you want them to hold up. Like, you need extra support on things like the braces across the sides and also the corner straws, because those were the ones that really bent the most for us.
What did you like about the building project/lab?
I liked being able to like create a building and then see how it did so we could improve on it next time.
Okay. Thank you for getting interviewed.